In the digital world, security is paramount. Like a fortress protecting valuable treasures, computer systems store our personal information, financial data, and other sensitive information. But what happens when a cunning thief tries to sneak past the guards? That's where injection attacks come in. Imagine a hacker trying to break into a website. Instead of using brute force, they exploit vulnerabilities in the website's code, injecting malicious commands that the system unknowingly executes. Think of it like slipping a secret message into a suggestion box, only this message has the power to wreak havoc. These attacks exploit weaknesses in how applications process data inputted by users. By inserting malicious code into data fields, attackers can trick the system into executing unintended commands. This can lead to data breaches, system crashes, and even complete control over the compromised application. The consequences of successful injection attacks can be devastating, both for individuals and organizations. It's crucial to understand how these attacks work and what measures can be taken to prevent them. Among the various injection techniques, SQL injection and command injection are the most prevalent. Let's shed some light on these notorious methods. SQL injection. Imagine a website with a login form. You enter your username and password, which are then sent to the website's database for verification. An attacker might try to manipulate this process by entering malicious SQL code into the username or password fields. If the website's code is not properly secured, the database might interpret this malicious code as a legitimate command, granting the attacker unauthorized access to sensitive information. Command injection. Now let's consider a scenario where a website allows users to download files. An attacker could attempt to inject malicious commands into the file name or path. If successful, the web server might execute these commands, potentially allowing the attacker to gain control of the server or steal sensitive data. These examples highlight the importance of input validation and sanitization in web applications. By treating all user input as potentially malicious and implementing proper security measures, developers can effectively mitigate the risks associated with SQL and command injection attacks. The consequences of successful injection attacks can be severe, impacting individuals and organizations on multiple levels. Data breaches. One of the most significant risks is the potential for massive data breaches. Hackers can exploit injection vulnerabilities to gain unauthorized access to databases containing sensitive information, such as customer details, financial records, and proprietary business data. System compromise. In some cases, attackers can leverage injection attacks to gain complete control over the targeted system. This can allow them to install backdoors, steal data, or even launch further attacks on other systems. Reputational damage. A successful attack can severely damage an organization's reputation. Customers may lose trust in the company's ability to protect their data, leading to financial losses and long-term damage to the brand image. These consequences highlight the critical importance of taking proactive measures to prevent injection attacks. By implementing robust security protocols and staying vigilant against potential threats, organizations can protect themselves and their users from the devastating impact of these attacks. Section 4. When hackers get creative injection attacks in action. Over the years, there have been numerous high-profile cases of injection attacks, demonstrating the devastating impact of these exploits. In 2011, Sony PlayStation Network suffered a massive data breach due to a SQL injection vulnerability. Hackers stole personal information of millions of users, including names, addresses, and credit card details, resulting in significant financial losses and reputational damage for Sony. In another instance, a vulnerability in a popular content management system allowed attackers to inject malicious code into websites using the platform. This resulted in thousands of websites being compromised, leading to data theft, malware distribution, and widespread disruption. These real-world examples highlight the importance of proactive security measures and the need for organizations to stay vigilant against evolving threats. By learning from past incidents and implementing best practices, we can work towards a more secure digital environment. Section 5. Building a secure system. Best practices for prevention. Preventing injection attacks requires a multifaceted approach, focusing on both proactive and reactive measures. Input, validation and sanitization. One of the most effective ways to prevent injection attacks is to implement robust input validation and sanitization techniques. This involves checking all user input for malicious characters and escaping or removing any potentially harmful code. Prepared statements and parameterized queries. Developers should use prepared statements and parameterized queries when interacting with databases. This approach separates data from commands, making it difficult for attackers to inject malicious code. Regular security testing. Regular security testing, including penetration testing and vulnerability scanning, can help identify and address potential weaknesses in applications and systems before attackers can exploit them. Security awareness training. Educating developers and other stakeholders about injection attacks and secure coding practices is crucial for building a security-conscious culture within organizations. By implementing these best practices, organizations can significantly reduce their risk of falling victim to injection attacks and create a more secure digital environment for everyone. Section 6. The future of cybersecurity. Staying ahead of the curve. As technology advances, attackers are constantly finding new and innovative ways to exploit vulnerabilities. Therefore, it's essential to stay ahead of the curve and proactively adapt our security measures. Emerging technologies. Artificial intelligence and machine learning are playing an increasingly important role in cybersecurity. These technologies can analyze vast amounts of data to identify patterns and anomalies, helping security professionals detect and respond to attacks more effectively. Cloud security. As more organizations migrate their data and applications to the cloud, securing these environments becomes paramount. Cloud providers offer various security tools and services, and it's crucial to choose a reputable provider and implement appropriate security measures. Collaboration and information sharing. Sharing information about threats, vulnerabilities, and best practices is crucial for staying ahead of attackers. Organizations should participate in industry forums, collaborate with security researchers, and stay informed about the latest security trends. By embracing new technologies, fostering collaboration, and remaining vigilant, we can navigate the evolving landscape of cybersecurity and create a safer digital future. Section 7. Staying safe in a connected world. In an increasingly interconnected world, cybersecurity is everyone's responsibility. By understanding the risks and taking proactive steps to protect ourselves and our data, we can mitigate the threats posed by injection attacks and other cyber threats. Remember to practice good cyber hygiene, use strong, unique passwords, be cautious about suspicious emails and links, and keep your software updated. By working together and staying informed, we can create a safer and more secure digital world for everyone.